question is asking you to find the average height of the ball above the ground during the interval from when it is kicked until it hits the ground again. So first we have to find those points from where it's kicked to where it hits the ground. So our function is this. This is our piece of key information. X and y, f of x is the exact same thing as saying y, describes the path of a ball in air. So this is the function, negative x squared plus 10x. Find the values of x when the ball is on the ground. What is the value of y when the ball is on the ground? It's 0. So you set this function equal to 0. Then you solve for it. So you can see that it's a quadratic here. But since there's no constant, you can actually take this x outside the brackets. You can do the same with this. You can take it outside the brackets. And you don't have to worry about doing the minus b formula or factorizing. This is quicker when you have no constant because x is in everything. So take it outside the brackets. And when you have an x outside the brackets there, it means that one possible root is 0. Because if you think this is the same thing as factorizing, like this, x minus 0 could be a factor. So x is one root, the other root is minus x plus 10 equals 0, which would be x equals 10. So this is where it's when it starts, and this is when it ends. Now the second part of the question is finding the average height. So let's plug in the formula. The formula for the average value is 1 over the difference of the end and start values of x. So if this is the end value, this is the start value, or it could be t, whatever you're differentiating with. In this case it's x. And then you just get the integration of the function. So it's integrating the function and then dividing it by the difference between those x values. So that's what we do. It's between 10 and 0 from when it begins, when it's kicked, to when it hits the ground again. We're integrating it. So we integrate each term. So integrating this term, we add something to the power, we add 1 to the power, and we divide it by the new power. So 2 plus 1 is 3, divide by the new power, divided by 3. Integrating this, we add to the power, so the hidden power here is 1, so adding to that is 2, and divide by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now these numbers outside the brackets here mean that we still have to plug them in. So you plug in 10, and then you minus it from this same thing but with 0 plugged in. You can see if you plug in 0 here or here, it turns to 0, so you don't have to worry about that. That's not the case in all functions, but in this one it is. So it's just going to be minus 10 to the power of 3 over 3 plus 5 times 10 to the power of 2, and minus 0 because 5 x squared when x is 0, and the same here. We're dividing it by 10 because 10 minus 0 is 10, and this is what you get. Put a big circle around your final answer, and don't forget the units here.